AutoLine at CES is brought to you by Magna and Sabic, and by Borg Warner, Bose, ETAS, and Gentex.
Russell Pullan is the CEO of a new startup, I guess we could say, out of Canada called eLeap Power. And I don't like to use the word game changer or breakthrough, but you will in this case. So you've got a whole new way of charging EVs. So let's hear about it.
Yeah, thanks, John. It's delighted to be here. And we have eLeap Power is an e-mobility technology company with solutions for electronic propulsion systems for EVs and for charging solutions. So it's basically, think of it as completely reimagining how electric vehicles charge outside and inside the vehicles.
And the big thing is you're getting rid of the onboard charger on an EV.
Yeah, this is part of the, dare we say, game-changing bit. So every electric vehicle has to be able to charge, say, at home or when you're not at the mall, and they have this big, heavy, bulky device called the onboard charger, which takes the electricity and charges your battery. And they're slow. They're big, expensive. They're the size of a backpack filled with sand, and we get rid of them. And the really sexy part of this is by getting rid of them, you're getting rid of a bottleneck. So we can charge 3 times faster or more by getting rid of that. And think of the billions of vehicles that won't need this heavy metal extra cost and now can charge faster.
So even if I'm using a 110 outlet, you're saying you can charge an EV 3 times faster than it is today?
Absolutely. So most EVs today have what's called a 6.6 kilowatt onboard charger, which is still pretty big, but very slow. That's why it takes all night to charge. And depending on how much electricity, if you're at the mall or at home, by getting rid of that, we use the very powerful motor that exists in every vehicle. We take advantage of that. Our unique power electronics harnesses the powerful magnetics and windings within the motor to do the conversion much faster, to produce a smooth flow of DC to charge the batteries without the onboard charger.
So this is what I find so amazing. You take the onboard charger off, and then because, the electricity coming out of the outlet is AC, whether 110 or 220 or whatever like that, all batteries use DC electricity. So you got to convert it from AC to DC, and then when it goes from the battery back to the electric motor to drive the car, it's got to go back to AC. And what you're saying is you got rid of the onboard charger, and now you're using all the windings in the electric motor in the EV to do all that.
Yeah, it's already there. And you know what? Your motor is very powerful. It pulls the vehicle. So actually, our inverter, our integrated inverter, our power electronics, together with all that power, can actually charge a lot faster. And you don't need all this extra heavy equipment. So typical EV has one big piece of machinery to take the outside electricity from the grid, the AC, turn it to DC to charge the battery, and then you got another chunk of metal and electronics to take the battery DC, turn it to AC again, which and run the AC motor. We do all that together much more compactly and faster.
So you're taking a big lump of a component out of the EV. You're taking weight out, you're taking cost out. Bulk.
Yeah.
And your inverter, you're saying, is about the same cost as what's already in there today.
Yeah, this is a drop-in solution. So, an inverter is like a loaf of bread about that size, and ours is designed to be the same cost, same weight, same volume. It's a drop-in solution, but you get rid of all this other extra equipment. And the paradoxical side of it, by getting rid of that bottleneck, you now charge faster, cheaper.
And so you already got a contract from an OEM. Chery in China is going to be putting this in production when? Almost immediately,
yeah,
right?
So we signed the contract in 2019, and we've delivered on that technology. You've seen the car in action. And we're set to go into production this year with Chery. Chery's wants to take their best-selling line of fully electric delivery vehicles in China and turn that line so that their vehicles in 2023, this year, will start rolling off the line with our integrated inverter on board and no heavy, bulky onboard charger. And then their customers will be able to charge faster, cheaper.
And what I like about this, too, is you've won some awards. Tell us about the awards that you've won on this already.
I don't think you have enough time.
Well, tell us about the Bill Gates one.
So we've won ones from the logistics industry and trucking industry here in the States, along with NREL. And we've also won one from what's called NRCan and Bill Gates' Breakthrough Energy Ventures. And they're looking for moonshot type.
Not incremental.
No, this is really something that's going to do a step change hit on global warming. And we won a $3 million award to prove out in pilots that our technology has the potential to save up to 0.6 gigatons of CO2 per annum by 2040. To give you a sense of that, 0.6 gigatons is like planting all the trees in all the national forests of the U.S. each year to suck out CO2, or taking all the vehicles out of New York, Texas, and California each year. It's big.
Yeah, that is massive. So, and all this was pretty much developed in Canada, right?
Yeah, look, we like to think we punch above our weight there. There's a lot of good Canadians, Celine Dion, Jim Carrey, and now us, right? So it came out of Canada's premier electric vehicle research center, University of Toronto Electric Vehicle Research Center, and it was really designed to overcome the main hurdles to EV adoption. So what our unique device does is allows electric vehicles to charge faster, go further, save significant costs in manufacturing, big problem now, save costs for the end users, and go green. Because we can access, for the first time, charging directly from renewable energy sources such as solar farms and wind power DC grids, you can now open the path to truly green EVs. And all this is big, not just for Canadians, but for the globe.
We come to CES, and obviously we're off-site right now because the show has not officially opened yet, but I'm so pleased I was able to get the interview with you here. But we come to CES because we want to see the newest, latest, most exciting technology, and Russell, I think we just found it.
Thanks so much.
Thanks.
Through Blue Hero, SABIC is helping the industry create better, safer, more efficient electric vehicles. Learn more at sabic.com/Blue Hero.